Our intention from the beginning of this global pandemic was to be proactive rather than reactive.
One of our priorities was to have a safe and comfortable shopping experience for our customers.
Signage became extremely important. I spent probably the first 2 or 3 weeks creating signs after signs.
I really appreciate how Country Grocer has handled the pandemic, from the early days of toilet paper wars to more recently having a computerized in-out door to provide safety for the general public and their staff.
Oh, I think Country Grocer did a great job, actually. I always feel really safe coming here, like everybody's doing what they're supposed to do.
Well, there were a lot of things that we had to do. It wasn't just any certain task in any certain day. It was a lot of researching what needed to be done and putting different protocols into place. But one of the very first things we did was limit the amount of customers in the store. We also hired cart sanitizers so that every cart, before any customer touched it, would be clean. We hired greeters at the door to make sure that the amount of people in the store was under a certain amount. We took away any kind of self-serve options at the deli, the cafe. We took doors off the bakery so that people wouldn't have to be touching the handles on the doors. We hired extra sanitizers throughout the store. We put in plexiglass dividers at the cash registers and in the department so that people could maintain distance. We hired brand new employees. We created positions for these people to make sure that we were safe, that the community was safe.
I've really appreciated coming to Country Grocer. I think everything, like from marks on the floor to the way we enter, standing outside there, it still moves through really quickly even when the lineup is really far down. I think all of the staff are doing a great job of helping everybody stay safe.
I am so proud of Country Grocer through this pandemic. They have done everything to keep us feeling safe.
We feel safe with room to shop.
And the staff is as helpful as they could possibly be.
Well, it became evident that we needed to increase our quantities and ordering on things like masks, gloves, toilet paper, cleaners, disinfectants, flour, sugar, pastas, rice, canned goods, especially beans, salmon, so customers can load up their pantries.
They didn't miss a beat. It seemed like we just were able to get shopping when we needed to, even when there was all that weird panic buying. Country Grocer put up signs saying, hey, it's okay, we've got the stock coming.
The deals are good. The stock is good.
We were quite fortunate to be able to have quite a facility here where we can warehouse quite large numbers of quantities of stock, such as toilet paper, paper towel, cleaning products. Our back warehouse houses between 50 to 60 pallets of toilet paper alone, and we just happened to have that on hand when COVID hit.
From signs, we then ended up moving on to social media and getting the word out directly to the public. Again, letting people know the store hours, adding additional store hours for seniors, that we still had a lot of supplies. We just kept posting, and we tried constantly to keep everybody abreast on what was going on.
Over the years, Country Grocer has, of course, been a huge supporter of the community through donations and sponsorships and so on. But in these last 7 months, perhaps more importantly, they've really helped our community maintain a sense of morale, partly by feeding us, but partly also by making us feel safe when we go shopping and feeling confident that life is still normal.
A large input was also heard and needed from the community, what their priorities were, what their needs were, and we listened, we tried to help whichever way we could. It spurred a lot of new ideas that we had never really thought about before. In conjunction with the Salt Spring Foundation, giving out gift cards, with Copper Kettle starting a service to provide deliveries, with medical, for example, Lady Minto's Hospital and Greenwoods delivering some snacks for the very busy nurses and doctors. The list goes on, between organizing a grad event, providing right now vaccinations and starting a new clinic for that. And again, we realize how important that this loop was, this feedback loop from the community to us.
Well, as a long-term resident of Salt Spring and someone who works as a frontline worker, I'm just really thankful for all that Country Grocer has done to promote all sorts of health initiatives, as well as making sure that we have a courteous and safe place to come and shop and get all of our needs met.
Country Grocer has always been there for the school garden programs on Salt Spring Island, and I can't count how many personal therapy sessions I've gotten from the cashiers. I'm so appreciative of all the heart they put into their work in creating this community.
If I can decrease the amount of virus just by a little bit so that people stay well, that's my job. And I'm glad to be a part of a community that cares, and we're in this together. We'll get through together.
Our sole intention was to keep our staff, customers, and the community safe. And I think we managed that.